still ahead. Championship football. It's an intense sport, and so are its accidents. And roller derby for birds. If you've got a sports moment on tape that you think we should see, email us at yougottatoseethis@foxsports.net. Or drop us a note at YouGottaSeeThis, P.O. Box 900, Beverly Hills, California, 90213. You can also call us toll-free at 1-877-YOU-GOTTA-SEE-THIS-FOX. That's 1-877-YGST-FOX.
The best damn sports show, period. Join Chris Rose, Tom Arnold, and a bunch of opinionated ex-jocks as they take you places no other show dares to go. Sports comedy, commentary, updated scores and highlights.
Come on and feel the love for the guys.
The best damn sports show, period. Weeknights at 8 and 11. And if you're going to be in the Los Angeles area and you want to be part of the best damn studio audience, give us a call at 213-833-6322.
Honda's got big deals on tourers, cruisers, ATVs, and off-road bikes. You can get financing as low as 2.9% on select models. Or ride off with no down payment, 0 interest, and 0 payments for 3 months with your Honda card. It's a new year, and we're ringing it in with big deals.
Thinking about Viagra? It's now available in a free 6-pill sample pack.
6? That's my number.
So get in the driver's seat and ask about the free Viagra sample pack.
Get to your doctor for a checkup and find out if a free sample of Viagra is right for you.
For more information, race over to Viagra.com.
Yo, Terry.
What is it, Alf?
This buffet has no worms. It's uncivilized.
Well, then try something else.
Oh, hey.
Not my dollar, you overgrown throw rug.
I thought a dollar had no value.
Well, it does if you dial 10-10-220.
All calls up to 20 minutes are 99 cents.
Get out of town.
Yeah, and 7 cents a minute after 20.
All right, no dollars. Got any cats?
No. Furball.
Jealous?
Dial 10-10-220.
There is the world you know, and one you can only imagine. Where you can navigate satellites, or fly without ever leaving the ground. Where you can live in the future before it even arrives. When you cross into the blue, everything is different and important.
Especially you.
Every move, every story. Totally NASCAR, weeknights at 6.
The best damn sports show, period. Weeknights at 8 and 11.
It's no secret that injuries are an unavoidable part of football.
He puts his head down. Wow, he gets cracked.
But there is nothing scarier for players and team trainers than the dreaded helmet-to-helmet collision. Check out this brain-rattling hit between Redskins' Mark Carrier and Cardinals' David Boston. Luckily, in this collision, both players escape injury. Broncos wide receiver Rod Smith takes a brutal shot to the head from Seahawks' Darrell Williams.
He took a shot. Personal foul. Defense.
Watch again from another angle, and you can see how close Rod Smith comes to a career-killing collision.
The helmet-to-helmet call will be penalized every time in the NFL.
And for good reason. The refs are getting rough with unruly players.
It's spelled out clearly. You cannot go at him and attack him when he cannot defend himself with your helmet. And Darrell Williams did on that play.
It's collisions like these that can end a career, or worse, a life.
Hey, Bryce Hunter just took a wallop away.
Bucs wide receiver Bryce Hunter flips in and out of consciousness, while Lions athletic trainer Kent Fall gestures for the emergency crew.
Regrettably, it was a helmet-to-helmet contact. He must have caught this young man just right because it rendered him unconscious.
This crowd here at the Silverdome has seen their share of tragedy and heart-stopping moments.
And regrettably, this helmet-to-helmet crunch caused a life-threatening concussion.
When a significant injury occurs on the field, the players involved, all of a sudden, the jersey does not have a color.
The quick action of emergency crews saved Bryce from a far worse injury.
When you see this, it seems like the game is so inconsequential.
Although Bryce never returned to the NFL, he's thankful to be able to walk. Next, a new look at water sports.
Here we go.
I assume since all the doors are locked, this is a hostage situation. Is that correct?
It was about his son.
He's going to need a transplant or he's going to die.
Your insurance does not cover this.
Until he made it.
I want my kid's name on the donors list.
About everyone.
When people are sick, they deserve a little help.
Academy Award winner Denzel Washington.
My son's going to live.
Take the shot. John Q. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday.
The 240 horsepower Nissan Pathfinder.
PlayStation. The best damn sports show, period. Weeknights at 8 and 11.
Here, it's here to remind you, if you're going to make a collect call, dial down the center with 1-800-CALLATT. It's free for you and cheap for them.
Did we score? Save big bucks on every call. Just dial 1-800-CALL-ATT for collect calls.
What is that? What is that?
Curling, an ancient Scottish ice sport, played with a 42-pound stone.
You want expert answers whenever you need them? Come to Office Depot, where our people listen, understand, and help.
How can I have fewer office machines?
You can maximize space with an all-in-one.
It'd be nice if everything was like that. Office Depot. What you need to know. Proud sponsor of the 2002 U.S. Olympic team.
Call Domino's for a free order of oven-fresh Cinnasticks when you buy any large one-topping pizza for $9.99. Sprinkled with cinnamon sugar and served with creamy icing, they're tough to resist. So call now, because at Domino's, we've got the dinner thing covered. Get the door. It's Domino's.
You have just completed the culminating training event into the United States Army. I want you to think about what it took to get here. This fire represents the soldiers who have completed basic training before you and those who are yet to come. You have what it takes to be a soldier in the greatest army of the world.
Log on and find out what it feels like. Only at GoArmy.com.
Surfs up on the coast of Jeffreys Bay, South Africa. But the surfers aren't the only ones who are enjoying shooting the pipe. That's right, look closely. A school of finely flippered friends decides to hang 10, make that hang fin with the pros. The surfers don't seem to mind. After all, catching any old wave is easy, but catching one with a porpoise, now that takes talent. Next, how about a penguin that likes to rock and roll her skate? At SeaWorld in San Diego, some specially built skates turned this waddler into an 8-wheeler, and now it's smooth skating. As much as he loves rolling along, when the webbed wheeler gets a chance to take a dip, it's bye-bye birdie, skates and all. finally, move over, Derek Fisher, and take a breather, Kendall Gill. There's a new fish in town. He's Vicious, the basketball-playing goldfish. Vicious first started playing hoops when a toy ball fell into his tank. Although Vicious hasn't yet mastered dribbling, you gotta admit he's got an impressive hook shot. When it comes to sports, whether you're a big fish in a small pond or a small fish in a big pond, it's all good as long as you don't go belly up. You Gotta See This will return in a moment.
Totally new Nissan Altima.
I'm a network validation engineer.
I am a CAD designer.
I am the supervisor of a technology-based networking company.
We are educators helping people build a foundation for the rest of their lives. ITT Technical Institute, education for the future. To find out more, call 1-800-ITT-TECH or visit us on the web. Now you can take advantage of our 3-day-a-week class schedule, which may better fit your busy lifestyle. Call 1-800-ITT-TECH today.
Dehydration. It can't be predicted. It can be prevented. Nothing has been tested and proven to hydrate athletes better or faster. Gatorade. Is it in you?
Happy President's Day!
That's right. It's the President's Sale going on now at the Giant Ontario Auto Center. History-making savings on 24 makes, hundreds of models, thousands of vehicles.
Wow, that's a lot!
Yes, plus over 1,400 used to choose with a money-back guarantee.
It's the one-stop place to shop.
So don't miss the President's Sale going on now at the Giant Ontario Auto Center. 15 Freeway, exit Harupa, between the 10 and 60 freeway.
Ontario Auto Center.
When it comes to consuming the majority of goods and services, homes wired for cable television are leading the way. A recent survey reveals that in the last 12 months, cable subscribers have purchased over 75% of new automobiles, domestic air travel, jewelry, toys, computers, and a whole lot more. As a business owner, can you afford not to be on cable? Call Adelphia Media Services and put your advertising where your customers are.
TV's most spectacular nightly half-hour show. Sports' most dangerous moments. You've got to see this next.
If you want more, you gotta see this. Visit our website at foxsports.com/YGST. Log on to find out what's coming up next week, as well as to see more exclusive You Gotta See This sports moments. You'll also find out how to contact us if you have video you think we should see. Right now, on an all-new You Gotta See This. It's a top fuel boat driver's worst fear. His boat lifts off the water like a fighter jet.
I can tell that he was in very, very dire straits.
Can this racer survive his accident?
I saw Billy come up on shore and he was lifeless.
Skateboarding. It's a sport full of thrills. And chills.
Oh my God! Ah!
Devils of the Dirt Track give fans some wild thrills and spills. Plus, the life and times of baseball's ball girls.
I love the feeling, and I'd do it any time for a ball.
And it's off to the tortoise races. The unpredictable, the unthinkable, the unbelievable. Athletes pushing the limits and facing their ultimate challenges. You gotta see this. Looks at sports on the Edge. It's the semifinal round of jet boat drag racing at Lake Ming in Central California. Top driver Billy Henderson is the man to beat. The jet boats rocket off the starting line. Billy's in the inside lane. But at 160 miles an hour, his boat goes airborne and Billy goes flying. Doug Durnall sees the crash from the shoreline.
When the boat started to lift and catch air, it probably went up about 30 to 50 feet. The angle that he hit the water at was close to about 45 degrees, and it was a solid slap. He did bounce quite a few times after that, but it was lifeless. He was in a ragdoll position.
Billy is now motionless and face down in the water.
There was a lot of debris and a lot of floating objects out there, one of which was him. I can tell that he was in very, very dire straits.
Rescue boats race to the scene and quickly sort through the wreckage to find Billy.
I hope that Billy wasn't dead, but it was quite a violent crash.
Rescuers pull Billy out of the water and then speed him to shore.
I saw the rescue after the accident and watched and saw Billy come up on shore, and he was lifeless. He didn't make any movements at all. I was in fear of losing a good friend.
I thank God all the time that I'm still here.
Billy recalls the race he nearly finished as a dead man.
I had bruises from my ankle to my shoulder on the right side, just solid bruise. Cracked my pelvis, had a broken back, ruptured a kidney that they removed, broke all the ribs on my right side, and punctured that lung, and lost a lot of blood.
Billy cheated death, and it's a wonder he survived, especially when you see these incredible pictures of the crash.
I was approximately halfway into this run, and the boat started getting real flighty and loose on the water. So I started decelerating, letting off the throttle to try and settle the boat down. And at that time, it was getting worse. The boat came into the water, settled into the water, and then bounced up. And when it bounced up is when it caught the air and flew away. I just knew that was going to hit the fan and I better hold on. And that's the last thing I remember is like leaning over the steering wheel trying to keep the front down. I hung on for dear life and I stayed in the boat all the way around. The boat was completely upside down. And then when the nose came back around and touched the water again, it like catapulted me out of the boat and I was still holding on to the steering wheel.
The force of the impact is so massive and Billy's death grip on the steering wheel so strong that when he's launched from the boat, Billy's still holding the wheel.
I hit the water tumbling and one of my shoes flew off. And in the meantime, the boat flipped over, threw me in the water, and I bounced a couple times and went through the finish line, through the timing lights, and I actually won the race.
At 139 miles an hour, a speed that can break every bone in your body, Billy careens across the finish line.
Looking back on this, I would say I'm very lucky to be alive.
Baseball fans love to watch a player let one rip.
Well hit ball deep to left field. Sutton going back. Goodbye, baseball! A-Rod does it again!
But we discovered the excitement doesn't stop when a ball goes foul.
That is one of the great efforts of any boy or girl, ball boy or boy girl.
What are you trying to say?
That's a nice effort.
For the ball boys who retrieve wayward hits, getting a glove on the ball is harder than it looks.
That's slightly embarrassing.
but all you can do is smile and get up, man.
The only other thing more embarrassing for a ball person down the line is grabbing one that's fair.
And that is this ball boy's major faux pas at Fenway Park.
Fair ball over the bag, and the ball boy catches it. He thought it was foul.
The ball boy quickly realizes his mistake.
And that young man looks like a man who has just lost his job. Well, that's close enough to being a fair ball.
Nice play by the ball boy, though.
Son, you have been removed. They have changed ball boys here at Fenway Park.
In Seattle, it's the ball girls who are diving in and setting the standard. Ball girl Rosemary Galpine Santizo lives for these moments.
I love the feeling, and I'd do it any time for a ball. Sometimes I get turf burn occasionally, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it.
The little ball girl down there, Rosie, made a diving try, but came up short.
Rosemary's teammate makes an amazing play.
Nice play by the ball girl down the right field line, and she gets a big hand from this sellout crowd.
She then turns around and makes an even more impressive backside stop.
And another nice play by the ball girl down the right field line. I'm telling you, let's sign her up.
Now there are ball boys, girls, and seniors. In San Francisco, we found a team of the oldest ball boys we've ever seen. They're known as Ball Dudes.
Check them out. Good work. That'll be me in about 20 years.
He's got pretty good mobility.
That's that old Matador trick right there.
That might be the first baseball glove ever made.
That's
right
it.
there.
Just like the players, the ball dudes sometimes get a bit banged up on the job.
Watch his ankle here. Whoa! Sniper got him.
This dude turns a backhand into a face plant.
Goes. That will be fielded rather poorly by the first baseline ball dude.
Oh, yeah!
So don't think the play is over when the ball crosses the foul line. For ball boys, ball girls, and ball dudes.
Ball dude, E, a big old E.
That's when the game just gets started.
Reminded me of myself playing the outfield.
Coming up, a day of skateboarding ends with a terrifying crack-up.
Oh my God!
Not many people get to film their femur being broken.
Plus, a night at the track takes all the wrong turns. And You Gotta See This joins the rat race.
This news update is brought to you by 10-10-220.
I'm Michelle Bonner from the National Sports Report Update Desk. You know, Tony Dungy must be howling right now. Tampa Bay is still coachless. Today, Maryland's Ralph Friedgen told the Bucs thanks, but no thanks, withdrawing his name from consideration for the head coaching job. In the meantime, FoxSports.com on Lycos has learned that the Bucs are interested in two college coaches, Oregon's Mike Bellotti and Washington's Rick Neuheisel. Both fit the offensive-minded profile Tampa's looking for, and both probably wouldn't mind seeing the other leave the Pac-10. With just 6 days until the running of the Daytona 500, teams are using every practice session to fine-tune their car. What they're not counting on is a wreck in practice. That's exactly what happened today. Watch the center of your screen as Brett Bodine's number 11 car brushes up against the wall, triggering a 7-car accident. Among the drivers in this crash were Tony Stewart, Bobby Hamilton, Ricky Rudd, and Jimmy Spencer. Nobody was injured, and Hamilton is the only driver who will have to switch to a backup car for the race. To the NBA now, and the Raptors are in Cleveland tonight, but their trip could be a bumpy one. They had a less than smooth takeoff out of Toronto. You see, runway 15 is closed for repairs for a little while. The high-flying Vince Carter will miss at least the next 5 games because of a left quad injury. Same injury that kept him out of the All-Star game this weekend, so the Cavs catch a bit of a break. Fox Watch takes us to a peek of this one. First quarter, Cavs by 2. Andre Miller spins, drives, and drops the deuce. Miller and the Cavs up by 4. To the second quarter, Raptors by 2. Keon Clark rolls right off the screen, gets the ball, drops the jumper. Clark and the Raptors now by 4. Still working the second quarter, back to the Cavs. Miller with the ball, and then Miller knocking down the triple, part of a Cavs 20-6 run. Right now, they're on top in the third quarter. Jazz desperately looking for a win, having lost 5 of their last 6 on the road, 13 away games because of the winter games in Indy tonight, and that is Travis Best laying in the 2. In the second quarter, Jazz working it this time. They come up with the steal. John Stockton to Brian Russell. Nice bucket there. Jazz up by 9. Still working the second quarter. More Jazz. Off the steal, Stockton giving it up to his main man, the mailman, Karl Malone, who gets that deuce to drop. Right now, the Jazz are up by 8 in the third quarter. All right, that's it from here for now. I'm Michelle Bonner, and you've been watching a National Sports Report update. Stay with us. The action continues on Fox Sports Net.
Street skaters. Some call them crazy. Others call them reckless. But everyone agrees these so-called skate rats are wizards on wheels. And one of their favorite and most dangerous tricks is called a board slide. Ace skater Justin Reynolds is about to find out just how wrong this move can go.
Oh my God, my leg is broken.
Midway through a trick, Justin bails, a decision which costs him big time. Justin's buddy David Hoange captures it all on tape.
On this one, he just landed straight-legged, and from that point on, I knew this bail was going to be different from all the other ones.
Justin hits the ground so hard, his femur snaps.
Oh my God! Ah! Oh my God.
I had never witnessed a broken bone before, and I just had to put the camera down. When I first saw the video, I wish that David kept filming. Not many people get to film their femur being broken.
David rushes Justin to the emergency room.
I can't believe that. It's just a freak accident. Like, I can't believe I let that happen. The first couple times I watched the video, I kind of got a little queasy, just like, oh.
Lucky for Justin, the femur breaks cleanly, and he makes a full recovery.
Now I've got a titanium rod in my leg, so I guess it's okay.
After a 4-month rehab, Justin is back on his board, back riding the rails.
When something like that's taken from you, you don't even realize how important it is, you know. And if you are lucky enough to have a second chance to get it back, you know, I think you kind of embrace it.
Still ahead, the fast and furious sport of sprint car racing.
Trouble, Skip Jackson hard into the first turn guardrail.
And snakes battle it out for King Cobra of the Hill. If you've got a sports moment on tape that you think we should see, email us at yougottatoseethis@foxsports.net. Or drop us a note at You Gotta See This, P.O. Box 900, Beverly Hills, California, 90213. You can also call us toll-free at 1-877-YOU-GOTTA-SEE-THIS-FOX. That's 1-877-YGST-FOX.
The Southern California Sports Report.
Talk about the plays of the night. Woo!
It's the nightly newscast you've been waiting for.
This is the real deal.
30 minutes every night dedicated to scores, highlights, and interviews from your hometown teams.
We told you it was going to be good.
Your teams, your town, your show. The Southern California Sports Report, nightly at 10 on Fox Sports Net.
PlayStation 2, rated E for everyone.
Give me a double bacon cheeseburger.
Double bacon cheeseburger, it's for a cop.
What the hell's that all about? You gonna spin it now? That look like spit to you?
Yeah.
Burger pop!
Super Troopers, rated R, starts Friday only in theaters.
I feel good.
Who am I playing?
John McEnroe.
Oh, man. Hey, Mike. Hey, you're gonna take it easy on me, right? No. I'll give you $1. What can you do with $1? You can dial 10-10-220.
All calls up to 20 minutes are 99 cents.
Really?
And 7 cents a minute after 20.
20 minutes for 99 cents?
Is that a good deal?
What? You can't be serious. It's a great deal. I like this guy. Forgot this one.
Dial 10-10-220.
Let the Pizzone revolution begin. The new Pizzone from Pizza Hut. The pizza you eat like a sandwich. It's mozzarella cheese and tantalizing toppings, sandwich calzone style. $5.99 or have a Pizzone party. 2 for $10.99. Only at Pizza Hut.
Yes, my friend, you are bold. But are you also daring? New Doritos Extreme, a bigger chip with an extreme taste. Only for the bold and daring.
Start your Sunday with NASCAR This Morning. Get all the breaking stories trackside. NASCAR This Morning, Sundays at 10 on Fox Sports Net.
The best damn sports show, period. Weeknights at 8 and 11.
You're watching You Gotta See This. Sports television will never be the same. Dirt track sprint car racing. These winged warriors top speeds of 150 miles an hour and deliver 700 horsepower worth of heart-stopping, nail-biting, gut-wrenching action. While the speedsters may be known for sprinting around the track, it's no secret they're even more famous for sprinting out of control. At Williams Grove Speedway in Pennsylvania, racing kicks into high gear as driver Skip Jackson revs up for his qualifying run.
Skip Jackson drives the 53Ks.
All seems well for Skip until this happens.
First lap for Skip Jackson, 17. Trouble. Skip Jackson hard into the first turn guardrail.
Skip slams the guardrail at a bone-jarring 125 miles an hour. The car literally disintegrates. Rescuers rush to the scene. They're shocked to find Skip uninjured and in one piece. Now to Australia for more pedal-to-the-metal racing. But take a look at what happens when the pedal gets stuck to the metal and the car keeps on going and going. Just out of a turn, the sprinter goes into a full-throttle wheel stand and then somersaults uncontrollably off the track. The wild ride appears to be over. Then suddenly, the car takes off. This track official barely has time to get out of the rampaging machine's path. The car eventually comes to a stop. And finally to Knoxville, Iowa, for one of the most spectacular crashes in the World of Outlaw Racing series.
Oh, in turn number 1, they're in the fence for the multi-car incident. In turn number 1, this race will be stopped immediately.
Just as the cars reach the flag stand, a risky move by driver Marlon Jones triggers a terrifying chain reaction.
That's Marlon Jones in the number 9 cutting in front of him.
In a split second, mangled metal from 4 cars is strewn across and out of the track.
We've got a car outside the track, Steve. One went right through the fence.
Race fans watch and wait as rescuers dig through the wreckage searching for drivers. One by one, they all emerge.
There he is! Danny Tolman out of the race car. We got 4 cars totally destroyed, but thankfully 4 drivers are all right.
Thanks to the incredible safety standards in sprint car racing, all of these drivers luckily lived to race again. Next, the wildest, weirdest animal races on Earth.
The best damn sports show, period. Weeknights at 8 and 11.
Honda's got big deals on tourers, cruisers, ATVs, and off-road bikes. You can get financing as low as 2.9% on select models. Or ride off with no down payment, 0 interest, and 0 payments for 3 months with your Honda card. It's a new year, and we're ringing it in with big deals.
Thinking about Viagra? It's now available in a free 6-pill sample pack.
6? That's my number.
So get in the driver's seat and ask about the free Viagra sample pack.
Get to your doctor for a checkup and find out if a free sample of Viagra is right for you.
For more information, race over to Viagra.com.
You have just completed the culminating training event into the United States Army. I want you to think about what it took to get here. This fire represents the soldiers who have completed basic training before you and those who are yet to come. You have what it takes to be a soldier in the greatest army of the world.
Log on and find out what it feels like. Only at GoArmy.com.
Tell your own fortune. Post your resume and see what tomorrow holds. Even if you already have a job, it's free, easy, and confidential. So log on and leave nothing to chance. Hotjobs.com.
In and out. Good. Keep the victim calm.
And 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, there you go. It's over 130 channels, sports, news, entertainment, even your local channels, and it's only $39.99 a month.
Just $39.99 a month. Over 130 channels of DirecTV programming, even your local ones. Now get a DirecTV system for $49 or less, installed.
So it was the digital music that... Yeah.
It's just the same old thing. I need adventure, excitement. I'm suffocating.
Okay. You can drive.
Spice things up. The Hyundai Santa Fe. V6 power, full-time four-wheel drive, and the freedom of America's best warranty plan. The Santa Fe.
Don't even think about it.
Destiny won't find you. Send out a search party for your next job. Tell us what you're looking for, like a specific city or industry, and we'll email you every day with personalized updates. Hotjobs.com.
If you like races that really make your skin crawl, look no further. We've uncovered some of the creepiest crawlers in sports. First up, it's the greatest spectacle in racing. No, not the Indianapolis 500. It's the Zoopolis 500 tortoise race at the Indianapolis Zoo. In this lane, it's the trim 140-pound Lynn St. James. And in this lane, it's 470-pound AJ, as in Foyt. As Indy racer Sam Hornish Jr. waves the green flag, the Shell-powered tortoises rocket down the 125-foot track. Since last year's event lasted a leisurely 8 minutes, we'll check back in later. Here's a race that'll certainly rattle your nerves. It's the World Championship Rattlesnake Race in San Patricio, Texas. Every year, thousands of fans meander into town to root on their favorite slithering serpents for the unusual St. Patrick's Day celebration. The rules are simple. Participants can bring their own rattler or rent a rattler for $20. Go-getter sticks and leg shields can be used to charm venomous vipers to victory. And the snake who winds down the 100-foot course first wins. The grand prize, a permanently retired snake to take home. We're pleased to report that in the race's 29-year history, no people have been bitten. However, some of the rattlers haven't been as lucky. Tastes like,
chicken, I guess.
Now back to the tortoises. Midway, Lynn is involved in a nasty spin-out. And AJ comes out of his shell and makes a run for the victory lane. Next, we're off to the ultimate rat race. It's the annual running of the rodents at Spalding University. Every spring, students unleash their lab rats in an effort to ease final exam jitters. At the signal, the rat pack powers out of the gate. However, a few of the varmints do occasionally get trapped. This year's winner, Ratsphere, gnawed away the competition in 2 seconds flat. His prize, a garland of Fruit Loops, and his name documented in rat racing history. And finally, down the home stretch, it's AJ winning it by a shell in a blistering 7.5 minutes. His pit crew is rewarded with a traditional Indy guzzler of milk, and AJ gets a mammoth-sized fruit salad. You Gotta See This will return in a moment.
Nissan Pathfinder. No matter how you look at it, this is premium equipment. It's time you had the best. The best I ever had! Nissan, driven by Southern California.
The Compact Presario 5000 TPC has something for everyone. For film buffs, a free DVD drive, or for music buffs, a free CDRW drive. For technology buffs, an Intel Pentium 4 processor with power to burn. And burn and burn. Yep, it's a buff PC all right, and it's just $7.99 after a $50 instant rebate. So, financial buffs, call 1-800-332-1878 to buy now and get a free DVD or CDRW drive.
Hi, can I get you a cup of coffee? Sure.
It's time for the Team Dodge sales event, where the entire bold and powerful Dodge lineup comes with our Powertrain Pledge. 7 years or 100,000 miles of engine and transmission protection that you don't get from Ford, GM, Honda, or Toyota. Plus, get your choice of a cash allowance of up to $2,500 or 0% financing. Great products, great protection, great values. Right now during the Team Dodge sales event.
Weather warning has been issued with widespread
Floods are a reality. Yet your homeowner's insurance doesn't cover flood damage. That's why, starting at about $100 a year, buying and keeping National Flood Insurance is essential. Be Flood Alert. For information on how to protect your home and belongings, call for your free National Flood Insurance Guide. 1-888-RAIN-384.
The Pazone Revolution. First stop, LA Sports Arena. Behold, the irresistible Pazone. New Pazone from Pizza Hut. The pizza you eat like a sandwich. Yippee! That's just the first half. We got the whole second half to go. See, that's what we call a whole lot of cheese. It's mozzarella cheese and tantalizing toppings, sandwich, calzone style. $5.99 or 2 for $10.99.
See, that's where most of the succulence is happening in the cheek.
Is this a Pazone party or what? The Pazone Revolution. Join us.
Every move, every story. Totally NASCAR. Next.
If you want more, you gotta see this. Visit our website at foxsports.com/YGST. Log on to find out what's coming up next week, as well as to see more exclusive You Gotta See This sports moments. You'll also find out how to contact us if you have video you think we should see.
Turn number 1. They're in the fence. There's a multi-car incident. Nice play by the ball girl down the right field line.
Bobby Hamilton will have to go to a backup car as he was in one of 4 cars damaged today in an accident as practice was wrapping up in Daytona. The accident also included Jeff Burton, Jimmy Spencer, and Todd Bodine. Hamilton's car was damaged beyond repair.
The 11 car pushed real bad or had to get out of the gas, and myself and Jeff Burton and Tony Stewart was running in line, and I had to turn up under him to keep from hitting him in the back, and when we touched sides, it broke my momentum, and I think we just bottled up.
We like this car. The car drives really well. It's our fastest car, so all of our guys that hang our bodies, they're on my airplane headed down here, and they're gonna work till midnight tonight and come in the morning at 6 and try to get us ready for practice at noon.
I got the car I won Talladega with last year for the backup, so we're okay.
Hi, everyone. I'm Steve Burns. Kirsten Gum, Larry McReynolds, and yes, Jeff Hammond returned to give you your daily NASCAR news, analysis, and fun for the rest of this 2002 season. Bobby Hamilton didn't have much fun today, but the Ford drivers should be happy after today's practice. 4 of the fastest 6 times in today's practice were posted by Ford drivers, with Mark Martin leading the way. Martin was a tick faster than the 500 pole sitter Jimmy Johnson. Rusty Wallace was 3rd. Dale Jarrett was 6th fastest. We'll have a visit with him in about 8 minutes. There were no Pontiacs among the 12 fastest today and just 2 Dodges. Today was the first day of practice where the Fords had a 1/4-inch trim from the rear spoiler.
Well, the 1/4-inch definitely helped the Fords out. It got my car balanced better. The front end was sticking better on it. We ran some pretty good lap times. And I guess they came back with the wind tunnel data and showed that if the 1/4-inch off the Ford, how it is right now, is pretty equal to the Chevrolets.
Well, you know, I'd like to think we're better than we were the other day in the shootout, but, you know, obviously the cut on the rear Ford spoiler will help them. Will it be enough? You know, without playing politics, we're going to sit here and say that it's not enough.
Well, Jeff Fuller was the fastest of 47 Busch Series drivers practicing today in Daytona. Fuller driving a Pontiac owned by Joe Nemechek. Ricky Hendrick looks fast out of the box as he moves up from the Truck Series. David Green is driving a Dodge for Tommy Baldwin, and Jack Sprague, also impressive, driving a Hendrick Chevy. The Busch drivers qualified tomorrow.
Not quite as quick as we need to be, and you know, at least you get a good amount of time down here to work on your qualifying stuff. So you know, we need to go to work and make it a little better. But last year with the Excedrin 92 car, they started, I think, 34th and run 5th in the race.
It's the car we run last year here at Race Good here, and we won Talladega. And then this year we have engines from the Winston Cup shop, so they've been under the hood and they've picked up every time out, so that's pretty cool.
In other NASCAR news, Bill Simpson says he will be filing a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against NASCAR for defamation of character. Ted Musgrave won the pole for Friday's NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race in Daytona, and the Texas Motor Speedway says that it will not be considered to host the Mike Tyson-Lennox Lewis heavyweight title bout. The Speedway had been rumored as a possible venue. Coming up, Kirsten Gum visits with Dale Jarrett about the new Ford spoiler height and its effect on practice today in Daytona, and we break down the changes for 2002 with the 6 degrees of Jeremy Mayfield. This is Totally NASCAR.
Yo, Terry.
What is it, Alf?
This buffet has no worms. It's uncivilized.
Well, then try something else.
Oh, hey.
Not my dollar, you overgrown throw rug.
I thought a dollar had no value.
Well, it does if you dial 10-10-220.
All calls up to 20 minutes or 99 cents.
Get out of town.
Yeah, and 7 cents a minute after 20.
All right, no dollars. Got any cats?
No. Furball.
Jealous?
Dial 10-10-220.
Hey, Bobby, look who's here. Elliot, what are you doing?
Well, boys, driving in the Winston Cup Series, you gotta be looking good, you know, for the press and everything.
The press?
You know, for the winner's circle.
Yeah, right.
Jeff. Hey, Jeff, I'm open for an interview anytime.
Yeah, thanks.
Hot shot.
Stacker 2, the world's strongest fat burner. Working out may not be for everyone, but looking good is.
In their last showdown, Luke Walton led Arizona to a thrilling comeback. Now, Jason Capono and UCLA are hungry for redemption. Thursday at 7:30.
The totally new Nissan Altima.
Make
Making NASCAR plans for 2002? Then plan on heading to Talladega Superspeedway for the Talladega 500 weekend, April 18th through the 21st.
Earnhardt takes the lead out of turn number 2.
Talladega Superspeedway, where competition is tradition.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. at the inside of the racetrack. He's going to win.
2-day tickets start at just $60. Call 256-362-RACE or purchase online at TalladagaSuperspeedway.com.
Totally NASCAR on Fox Sports Net is brought to you by 10-10-220. Every year at Daytona, it's challenging to keep track of who's moved to a different team. We've come up with a system. The 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon will work. That's the theory that you can connect every actor in Hollywood in some way back to Kevin Bacon, only we call this the 6 degrees of Jeremy Mayfield. Silly season began early last year when Jeremy Mayfield and the 12th team abruptly ended a 4-year relationship with 8 races remaining on the schedule. Mike Wallace took over that ride, but Roger Penske dissolved the team at season's end. Wallace will drive the 33, at least for Daytona. Joe Nemechek, who was in the 33, departed for the 26. Jimmy Spencer, who occupied the 26 for 7 seasons, is now driving for Chip Ganassi in what was the singular 01 car, but which now carries Target in the number 41, which was originally linked to Jeremy Mayfield. Singular moved its sponsorship to the 31 car. Owner Richard Childress and driver Mike Skinner decided to part ways before the end of the season, so Robbie Gordon took over and, oh, by the way, won the controversial last race of 2001 at Loudon, New Hampshire in a car that most people thought would be taken over by, who else? Jeremy Mayfield. Skinner will drive the 4 car in 2002. Now Lowe's, which had been on the 31 for 5 years, moved to a startup team owned by Rick Hendrick and Jeff Gordon. That car is the number 48, driven by Rookie of the Year candidate Jimmy Johnson. Another Rookie of the Year candidate, Ryan Newman, ran 7 races last season for Penske Racing in the Alltel 02 car. He loses that number and will now run the number 12, which brings us back to Jeremy Mayfield. Ray Evernham, who didn't exactly fib when he said,
"You will not see Ray Evernham starting a 3rd team."
When he was linked to Mayfield in the rumor mill, partnered with Jim Smith on the 7 car and formed Ultra Evernham. So technically, Evernham owns 2.5 teams, with Bill Elliott still in the 9, and Casey Atwood moving from the 19 to the number 7 Sirius Satellite Radio Dodge. And that leaves the driving duties for the 19 to none other than Jeremy Mayfield. Jeremy Mayfield says his favorite actor is Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal was in Executive Decision with Kurt Russell, who was in 3,000 Miles to Graceland with Kevin Costner, who was in JFK with Kevin Bacon. Totally NASCAR will be right back.
I'm Michelle Bonner from the National Sports Report Update Desk. Imagine if Charles Barkley were speechless. I know, impossible to imagine. Well, even harder to figure is the Nets this year, but the numbers don't lie. After winning only 26 games last year, they've got 32 this season and have settled into being the best in the East with no signs of giving that up. But the Nets still aren't getting any respect. Michael Jordan even saying the Nets will hear footsteps. Well, Fox Watch respects them, takes us to Atlanta where the Hawks better respect them as well. First quarter, Hawks down 2. Kenyon Martin is blocked by DeMar Johnson. Hawks go the other way. Jason Terry giving it up to Sharif Abdur-Rahim, who slams home the deuce. Then Terry alley-ooping it to Sharif, part of an 8-0 Hawks run. Hawks up 4, second quarter, Nets working it. Richard Jefferson. Jefferson drives, drops, grabs a foul. Nets up 1 at the break. They're up by 5 in the third quarter. Hockey now, and they just won the Stanley Cup 2 years ago. So could it be that the Devils are closer to their days when Wayne Gretzky called them a Mickey Mouse organization than winning another cup? Probably not that bad, but they are dangerously close to being on the outside looking in come playoff time. Fox Watch taking us to Buffalo for this one, and where the Devils and Sabres are skating. First period, no score, right off the faceoff. Colin White and Rob Ray decide they want to get a little more acquainted with each other. They just drop gloves. Hello, I'm Colin White. Hello, I'm Rob Ray. Later in the first, we are still scoreless. Maxim Afinogenov just rips the one-timer right past Martin Brodeur, his 18th of the year. It's 1-0 Sabres. Second period, same score. Scott Niedermayer with a nice feed to Jason Arnott, who rips it right past Martin Biron, his 21st. Game tied at 1 after 2. Baseball now. John Henry, who just bought the Red Sox, is selling the Marlins to Jeffrey Loria for $158.5 million. Loria is selling the Montreal Expos for $120 million to Baseball Expos LP. That's a Delaware limited partnership owned by the other 29 teams. Now, the deal won't be official until next week, but Baseball Commissioner Bud Selig immediately announced a new management team for the Expos. It being consisted of team president Tony Tavares, vice president and general manager Omar Minaya, and manager Frank Robinson. Jeff Torborg is expected to go from managing the Expos to managing the Marlins. All right, that's it from here. For now, I'm Michelle Bonner, and of course, you've been watching a National Sports Report update. Stay with us. The action continues on Fox Sports Net.
The best damn sports show, period. Weeknights at 8 and 11.
Let the Pizzone revolution begin. The new Pizzone from Pizza Hut. The pizza you eat like a sandwich. It's mozzarella cheese and tantalizing toppings. Sandwich calzone style. $5.99 or have a Pizzone party. 2 for $10.99. Only at Pizza Hut. Let the Pizzone revolution begin. The new Pizzone from Pizza Hut. The pizza you eat like a sandwich. It's mozzarella cheese and tantalizing toppings. Sandwich calzone style. $5.99 or have a Pizzone party. 2 for $10.99. Only at Pizza Hut.
Here are the results of our latest FoxSports.com poll position. And oh yeah, it's a close one. 33% of you say that Dale Earnhardt Jr. will win it all, followed by Jeff Gordon. Over 15,000 web surfers voted in our preseason poll. Log on to FoxSports.com and enter the keywords Totally NASCAR to vote and see our newest poll position question. Well, speaking of title contenders, tonight we're going to take a look at the men who will more than likely be in the hunt for the 2002 Winston Cup title. Starts with defending champ Jeff Gordon. In just his second season with crew chief Robbie Loomis, Gordon earned his 4th championship, winning 6 races along the way. The battle cry for 2002, one for the thumb.
See, last year was a big confidence booster for us. You know, just Robbie and myself gelling together, new pit crew, a lot of new things that really came together, and found out a lot of things about the Monte Carlo that really helped us be competitive. So, you know, I think that this team is still fresh, still new, and you know, going into 2002, we should be an even stronger team in 2002 than we were in 2001.
Coming off 2001's runner-up finish, Tony Stewart could be Gordon's biggest challenger for the title. Stewart again showed great versatility with wins on Sonoma's road course and Bristol's half mile. The Rushville Rocket will press to give owner Joe Gibbs and Pontiac their 2nd championship in 3 years.
I felt like we had a lot of races that we didn't capitalize on, and races that we were running good and had opportunities to win, and something would happen late in the race. So I was really happy with 2nd in the points, just was disappointed with the way our season really went.
Stewart's teammate Bobby Labonte looks to regain his 2000 championship form and smooth out last season's roller coaster 6th place finish. Labonte seemed to finally get a handle on Goodyear's new tire by mid-season and managed 2 wins. But only 9 top 5 runs eliminated any chance of a title repeat.
The work goes on throughout the off-season and through the end of last year, some changes you might have to get ready for the new season, and just try to come in here with, you know, all your guns loaded, try to be as good as you can right away.
Sterling Marlin was not only the first to return Dodge to victory lane with his win at Michigan, but he also took home an impressive 3rd place finish in the points. 2 wins, 13 top 5s, and 20 top 10s left little doubt that Marlin and Dodge were back and could again be in the championship hunt.
We had, I think, 5 finishes, 32nd worst, and if we could, you know, pull 2 or 3 of them out, we'd been right there. But you know, it's a long season, and we learned a lot this year, and so we'll just try to get a little better than we was.
Dale Jarrett came out of the gate strong with 3 wins in the season's first 8 races. Jarrett was 1st or 2nd in points for 17 weeks, but faded to 5th after struggling with a mid-season rib injury and a baffling inability to match the early season success.
We've had a number of bad races to where we just didn't run well, and you know, other times that not running well got us involved in accidents that we probably wouldn't have been involved in if we'd have been running a little bit better. So you know, it's just all a matter of putting it together at every racetrack.
Well, up next, Kirsten Gum visits with one of those title contenders, Dale Jarrett, to talk about the new Ford spoiler rules. This is Totally NASCAR.
Hey, Bobby, look who's here. Elliot, what are you doing?
Well, boys, driving in the Winston Cup Series, you gotta be looking good, you know, for the press and everything.
The press?
You know, for the winner's circle.
Yeah, right.
Jeff. Hey, Jeff, I'm open for an interview anytime.
Yeah, thanks. Hot shot.
Stacker 2, the world's strongest fat burner. Working out may not be for everyone, but looking good is.
You want to be here? You need to be part of the action? Then play Fantasy Cup Auto Racing, the original Winston Cup racing game. You build the team, you trade the drivers, and you win the money. Real money. Nearly $1 million in cash and prizes. 2 $25,000 grand prizes. Play online at fantasycup.com or call 1-800-877-RACE. Fantasy Cup Auto Racing. Be here.
There is a place where nothing you do is ordinary. Even when all you're doing is pumping gas. When you cross into the blue, everything is different and important.
Especially you.
Taco Bell announces a revolution in steak, the S-Class. The new 2002 steak quesadilla has unmatched flavor dispersion thanks to marinated carne asada steak. Other luxury appointments include 3 melting cheeses to rev up your taste buds and a toasty grilled tortilla. No wonder Steak Enthusiast magazine calls it a tasty triumph of culinary engineering. Bite into the new steak quesadilla today and see how it feels to think outside the bun.
Mike, let's take a look at those reports next Thursday. And Tom, Susan, set up a meeting on Monday. Any other thoughts?
You know, sir, instead of saving money by having only one office pen, we could just go to Staples.
Yeah, with Staples 365 savings, they compare prices and back it up with a 110% price match guarantee.
That's sharp thinking.
Hey, client's here. We need the pen.
Low prices on every item, every day. Staples 365 savings. Yeah, we've got that.
You know how fast you were going? 65. 63. In this town,
Isn't the speed limit 65?
you don't mess with the law. Yeah, it is.
Freaking out, man.
Don't spit in that cop's burger. It look like spit to you?
Yeah.
Burger puck! The law messes with you. Super Troopers. They're coming back, man! Pull the vehicle over! I'm already pulled over! He's already pulled over! He can't pull over any farther! Rated R. Starts Friday, only in theaters.
On Sunday, NASCAR decided to shave 1/4 inch off the rear spoiler height off of the Ford Taurus. After 2 days of arguing and complaining, the rule finally went into effect for practice on Tuesday afternoon. One of the heaviest lobbyers for the change was driver Dale Jarrett, who, as we saw, was 6th fastest in practice, and he was with Kirsten Gum.
Steve, I'm here with Dale Jarrett, who has been one of the fastest Fords so far here in Daytona. He qualified 13th, finished 6th in the Budweiser shootout. Dale, you got that extra 1/4 inch off. How was it in practice?
If I wouldn't have known, I don't know that I'd have known the difference, but I think that what it's allowed us to do is balance our car a little bit better. And hopefully when things get to race-type situations where you don't have people pulling out from the pits and slowing things down, we'll see a difference that we are going to be able to draft a little bit better. Anything would help us, certainly. It may not be the total fix, but this should give us a chance anyway.
The biggest problem has been with passing, though. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's been the biggest thing. It seems that as we get a run and pull out, then the car kind of stalls out. And then certainly that's going to be helped with the 1/4 inch off. You know, if we want to make everything totally fair and, you know, just to show that wasn't just lobbying for us, but if you look at the numbers that NASCAR brought back from the wind tunnel, then the Dodges probably deserve a 1/4 inch off of their spoiler, too, to make everything equal on paper, and then we'll go at it on the racetrack.
Good to feel this way going into the Twin 125s and, of course, the Daytona 500?
Yeah, definitely. You know, we appreciate NASCAR's help, and I think they've tried to work with everybody and evaluate everything. We got our car driving much better, and I feel a lot better about our situation right now.
All right, thank you, Dale. Steve, there you have it. Look for Fords up in the front of the pack in both the twin 125s and, of course, for the race. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Kirsten. We've already taken a look at the first pack of Winston Cup title contenders for 2002, including Dale Jarrett. Our second group of Cup hopefuls begins with Jarrett's teammate of the last 3 seasons, Ricky Rudd. Ricky Rudd hopes to bounce back after making a strong run at his first championship. For much of last season, Rudd was Gordon's closest challenger, but mechanical problems plagued the number 28 team, and they slipped all the way to 4th.
Around September, I guess the reality set in that we broke at Martinsville running second, and I think the reality set in that championships might be in store for us, and I think they are, but it wasn't going to happen in the year 2001. So I guess if anything, as a team, we learned how to win, we learned how to lose, and we'll come back. I think the team will be stronger from that in 2002.
Many are picking Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Kevin Harvick as favorites to win the title. Jr. will work to match the success he had on the super speedways on the short and intermediate tracks. Harvick loses his rookie stripe and trades it in for a bullseye as maybe the top dark horse.
I personally believe Jeff Gordon's going to be the one to beat again, and you know, Dale Jarrett and Ricky Rudd. And I mean, there's a lot of teams that are capable of winning every week. That it's hard to just pick 2 or 3. So if we can just contend to win races and finish races, we might be somewhere in the mix.
It was a battle just to be in the top 10. It was a battle, and I felt like we really ran good at some races and still struggled to keep ourselves in the top 10 at times. So it's tough, and I think the further up the ladder you get, the harder it is and the easier it is to fall back down.
Chemistry will be the key for Rusty Wallace as he settles in with new crew chief Billy Wilburn. Wallace went to victory lane at California, but must find more consistency to make a serious run at his first title since 1989.
I expected to be in the same position this year. I got my new teammate, Ryan Newman. He's running great. He's given us a lot of feedback. We're helping him. We got the same exact cars, same exact bodies, and now we can compare to stuff. We couldn't do it with the different types of chassis before in the past, so I think it's going to be good for us.
Jeff Burton could be Roush Racing's strongest entry in the battle for the championship. The number 99 team made one of the biggest comebacks in the second half of the season after finally getting a grip on Goodyear's new tire compound. In 35th place after the first 7 races, Burton battled his way back to finish 10th.
We didn't get lazy, we didn't get lackadaisical, maybe we didn't focus on the right things, but we were focusing very hard. We certainly have to have better years than we had this past year, not only this year, but into the future. That the Roush Racing standard can't be what we had last year. That has to be a down year for us. We need to set high standards and then try to meet those goals.
Since 1959, the same driver has won the Daytona 500 and the Winston Cup title in the same year 7 times. 4 of those times, Richard Petty was the man that pulled it off. That number 7 is our Stacker 2 number of the day.
Think your mechanic can handle a transmission? Think again. For a job done right, guaranteed, at a price that's right, call 1-800-GO-AMCO.
What's up, Mr. Foster?
I go in for a PC, I come out with a migraine. You ask for this, all they have is that. Makes your head spin.
Well, your computer quandary is easily solved by the folks at Dell. Just call or go online. They'll help you figure it out, so you know what you're getting and what you're getting it for.
So none of this?
Nope, just the perfect PC for you at the right price for you.
Oh, I'm feeling better already.
Good.
Steven, isn't this your father's car?
No.
Right now, a complete Dimension desktop with an Intel Pentium 4 processor delivering performance where you need it most is just $799. There's great deals on notebooks, too. And why wait? Because for a limited time, there's no payments for 90 days.
You're gonna say it, aren't you?
Oh, he knows.
Easy to buy, easy to own, easy as Dell. Dell PCs use Intel Pentium 4 processors.
Tonight after the game, it's the Southern California Sports Report.
Talk about the plays of the night.
Woo! It's the nightly newscast you've been waiting for.
This is the real deal.
30 minutes every night dedicated to scores, highlights, and interviews from your hometown teams.
We told you it was going to be good.
Your teams, your town, Your show, the Southern California Sports Report, tonight after the game on Fox.
You'd like to believe that floods happen to other people, not you. But are you ready to bet the house on it? The fact is, your homeowner's insurance won't protect you against flood losses. National Flood Insurance will. So why risk losing everything when buying and keeping National Flood Insurance can make all the difference? Get the facts. Call for your free National Flood Insurance guide. Be flood alert. Call 1-888-FLOOD-10.
Typical car insurance agent is on the job during regular business hours. On the other hand, Geico insurance professionals are on the job 24 hours a day. Geico, a 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Oh, I didn't want mail.
You don't have to sacrifice service to save money. Geico, a 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
I think when Earnhardt won the 500, I think is the best moment ever. I think not actually him winning the race, but the action on pit road after the race. So that's the coolest thing. That's what this sport is all about. Yes, we all wanted to beat him on the racetrack, but he deserved to win the Daytona 500 as dominant as he was at every race down here.
Well, my favorite is probably the one Earnhardt won. And I'd say it's favorite of a lot of people. You could tell it when he pulled down pit road, how that was a big win. So that was probably the one that sticks out the most in my mind. And I'd say my most memorable and favorite 500s for myself as far as being involved were the ones that I spent with Dale Earnhardt. The 3 years that we ran down here, he was the master of this place, and really going to miss him coming into Speed Weeks this year. It's going to be a big hole.
Well, Wednesday on Totally NASCAR, we'll preview Thursday's twin 125-mile qualifying races with reports from Kirsten Gum, Larry McReynolds, and Jeff Hammond. The Busch Series will be qualifying for Saturday's 300-mile event, plus a conversation with Dave Marcus, who is looking to run his final race in his 33rd Daytona 500.
Just the love of the sport. I just love racing and enjoy being competitive, and I guess just trying to make a living. It's been a job for me. It's what I chose to do for a living. So to keep some income coming and have a job, it's what I have to do.
That'll do it for tonight's show. We're glad to be your nightly source for NASCAR news and information. We'll do it again tomorrow night as we prepare for the 44th annual Daytona 500. Have an awesome night, everybody.
Obnoxious, sexy man.
Fat bastard.
Hey, I'm trying to talk over here.
The best damn sports show, period. Sports television redefined.
I feel good. Who am I playing?
John McEnroe.
Oh, man.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, you're gonna take it easy on me, right?
No.
I'll give you $1.
What can you do with $1?
You can dial 10-10-220.
All calls up to 20 minutes are 99 cents.
Really?
And 7 cents a minute after 20.
20 minutes for 99 cents?
Is that a good deal?
What? You can't be serious. It's a great deal. I like this guy. Forgot this one.
Dial 10-10-220.
The Pizzone Revolution. Next stop, Riverside Mall.
Attention shoppers.
The new Pizzone from Pizza Hut. Woo! The Pizzone is the pizza you eat like a sandwich. A little something I put together. Let's go. I want everybody to have one. There you go. That one's on me. It's mozzarella cheese and tantalizing toppings. Sandwich calzone style. This is like nothing you ever seen before in your life. Next floor, housewares and the pizza you eat like a sandwich. The new Pizzone, $5.99 or 2 for $10.99.
The Pizzone Revolution has begun, shoppers.
Join us.